Welcome to Portsmouth Insights. I'm your host, Rob Lauer. I'm standing on the grounds of the old Norcom High School in Frederick Boulevard in what's known as the Mid-City area of Portsmouth. Back in the 1960s, this area was the retail center of the city, but all that ended with the economic downturns of the late 1970s. Over the past few years, however, this area has been experiencing an economic rebirth. National retail and food chains are building here again, investing millions of dollars into the area. On today's show, we're going to take a break from our usual format to look at the history of Mid-City and at the exciting recent events that will bring new shopping venues to Portsmouth, as well as hundreds of new jobs and an estimated $1 million in annual tax revenues, all starting within the coming year. So stay tuned to this episode of Portsmouth Insights. Welcome to Portsmouth Insights and our look at the economic rebirth of the Mid-City area. Back in the 1960s, Mid-City was the economic and retail heart of Portsmouth. With the newly completed Highway 264 cutting through the area, the Mid-City Shopping Center and the many adjacent restaurants, drive-ins, and specialty stores attracted shoppers from all over Hampton Roads and from as far away as North Carolina. The Mid-City Shopping Center was one of the largest in the region, with dozens of stores, ranging from big national chains like A&P and JCPenney's to more upscale regional and East Coast chains like Smith & Welton's and Hofheimer's. Other popular chains at the time, like People's Drug Store and Rose's, could be found in Mid-City, as well as specialized clothing stores, hardware stores, a music store, a toy store, a florist, a barbershop, to name just a few. There were also restaurants and office spaces. One of the region's first McDonald's was built directly across the street. A Quality Inn stood one block away. In short, Mid-City Shopping Center was the perfect example of 1960s-style one-stop shopping. During the 1960s and 70s, the city's annual Christmas parade still began on High Street, but it ended at Mid-City, the location of Santa's house and of the tallest Christmas tree in Portsmouth. The Mid-City Art Show that took place every summer was just one of many other events that took place annually there. All of that came to an end with the growing popularity of indoor shopping malls in the 1970s, not to mention the economic downturns of that decade. By the 1980s, only a tiny handful of retailers remained in the mostly empty Mid-City Shopping Center. By the late 1990s, many of the buildings erected in the 1950s and 60s had been demolished. Finally, the last vestiges of the shopping center itself were razed. Many lifelong Portsmouth residents assumed that shopping and commerce in the Mid-City area were gone for good, never to return. But they were wrong. In recent years, national chains have been returning to the Mid-City area, including a new Walmart supercenter that now stands on the site of the old Mid-City Shopping Center. Last year, a Chick-fil-A opened just across the street. And on this past December 19th, ground was broken right here at the site of the old Norcom High School for the building of Mid-City's newest retail venues. Our cameras were there to record the ceremony, and when we return to Insights, we'll show you the highlights and learn more about the economic rebirth of Mid-City. Stay tuned.
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy? The forest, of course! This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
Welcome back to Portsmouth Insights and our look at the economic rebirth of the Mid-City area. On this past December 19th, ground was officially broken here at the site of the old Norcom High School for the building of a new Kroger marketplace, one of only a handful of such stores to be built in this region of Virginia. A Kroger marketplace is very different from a standard Kroger grocery store, and this particular marketplace will be part of an entire retail and dining complex that's being built right here. City and state officials joined investors and business leaders for the December 19th groundbreaking ceremony, and our cameras were there too.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. As mayor of this historic port city located in the heart of Hampton Roads, I want to extend a heartfelt greetings to each and every one of you on behalf of our city council and the whole entire Portsmouth family. It is my pleasure to welcome you here today to this groundbreaking ceremony of a new Croker marketplace. Everyone involved in this project has worked hard to make this day a possibility. Our Economic Development Authority, the Planning Commission, Kroger, Crest EG, the brokerage community, and our city staff. Thank you for all of your hard work and dedication. You know, you can plan things, you can meet about them, you can draw up concepts, but until you see that first shovel full of dirt turn, it's all just an abstract concept. This is a huge day for the city of Portsmouth, and it is my pleasure and my honor to be here. Portsmouth is a growing and changing city, and this means that there are new opportunities for businesses to succeed. Property values are increasing, incomes are rising, and new residents are moving into our city every day. By capitalizing on our unique assets, Portsmouth is bringing about an economic environment that's brimming with opportunities reminiscent of the potential foreseen by our leaders in our colonial birth. Investment initiatives have positioned Portsmouth as a great discovery for businesses of all types, and we offer a wealth of opportunities for companies and entrepreneurs that are focused on their futures. You know, in certain communities such as this one, there are few more potent symbols of hope than the opening of a new store. A new store signals confidence in the future. It signals a key element into revitalization, also promoting long-term economic development, fostering job creations, and promoting community stabilization. The city and its residents has had a significant and made a significant investment in this old I.C. Norcom school site. Kroger, the 13 acres that they're going to be developing here is estimated investment of about $21.5 million. I'm going to put a pin there so we can pause. I said $21.5 million. Thank you. This is great news for the city of Portsmouth, and naturally we're pleased for the vision of this whole Midtown region or area or corridor as we refer to it, and more importantly the 350 jobs that are potentially going to be created here. So can we get another hand for that? 350 jobs. The other piece of this parcel, it's a 21-acre parcel. The other 7 acres going to be developed by Crest EG, and they're going to invest $10 million and develop the balance of this site with inline shops and out parcel developments. The new stores occupying this portion of the property will bring exciting shopping opportunities for apparel, sporting goods, home decor, and much more, as well as dining for individuals and their families. In total, this whole 21-acre former high school site will be the site of more than $30 million in new capital investment, and over 350 jobs will be created. Over 500 jobs, I'm sorry, my paper got mixed up. Over 500 jobs, and anticipated annual tax revenue to this city of $1 million a year. Absolutely. I just saw a big smile on my economic director's face over there, Patrick Small. Absolutely. Those are the things that we're made of, and those are the type of opportunities and projects that we can bring to this city when we're working together and everybody's pushing and pulling in the same direction. So in closing, I look forward to standing here in about, 14 months? In 2014 to see the ribbon cutting of this great facility. And Mr. Cummings, if you would join me up here, I've got a small token that I'd like to present to you. This is a city flag, sir, and we would love for you to fly that proudly when we get this establishment open. And I want to thank you for your commitment, and you know, we had a real good talk. This is our third Kroger in this area here. The first one was out in Short Pump, and I had an opportunity about a year and a half ago to go out and visit that one. And then we just opened, I said we, I got my regional hat on. We just opened the one in Virginia Beach on Holland Road a few months ago, and we had some very interesting dialogue about, one, their vision and our vision as a future and what they saw in Hampton Road. So I'm looking forward to his comments, and hopefully he'll share that with you. I'm also the MC, so I'll be formally introducing you, but please fly that proudly, sir. Thank you, Jay. Yes, sir. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce Jay Cummings, who is the president. We do things very official and formal here, Jay. The president of Kroger Mid-Atlantic. Jay has over 40 years of experience in the grocery business and has been president of the Mid-Atlantic region at Kroger Company since 2007. During his career, he has held a variety of management positions, including store director, grocery and general merchandising specialist, director of operations and administration, and district manager. So at this time, it is my indeed honor and pleasure to ask Jay to come up and say a few things, and I'll leave with a short story. When I first met Jay over in Virginia Beach at the Holland store, his store manager came up, and he wanted to meet the mayor and shake my hands, and he's a resident of Portsmouth. And he says, "Man, I love my mayor." I said, "Well, I love your president." And so I can't think of his name right now, Jay. Ricky. And Ricky lives here in Portsmouth and loves it. So we told Ricky, when we get this store up, we're going to see if we can't get Ricky over here to open this one up. So that was my plug for Ricky. And Jay, if you would. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mayor. And I tell you, we are very, very excited to be here today, too. And Tim Lillibridge is our area manager that'll be responsible for making sure that this store runs right, and he'll do a great job with that. He's got 24 stores. He covers from Richmond to the Hampton Roads area today. And we were talking today about our store manager here, so it sounds like we just solved that problem. I like it. We're making progress. Well, I'll tell you, the mayor. You can tell the mayor's excited, and we're really, really excited about this opportunity. I've loved this site ever since we started first looking at it. I'm driving by here and I'm going, my gosh, a marketplace on this location I think would be absolutely spectacular, and we're really excited about it. I want to thank the mayor and all of the council members, the staff at the city, the working relationship that we've formed, and with all of our folks. Learning the community and working together with each of you has been really great, and it's been a great process. And the cooperation and collaboration has just been fantastic. So we do want to thank you for that, and we're excited about our opportunities. As you may know, Kroger has been in the Hampton Roads area since 2000 when we acquired the Hannaford Brothers stores. And since that time, we've remodeled almost all of our stores, upgraded, and of course, as the mayor mentioned, we opened our first marketplace here in July, and real excited about that store. It's doing great. It set sales records for our division and continues to grow and build, and we're excited to do the same in this great area. So we're excited about that. Most importantly, I think our customers really, that being the first marketplace store in this area, not really understanding what a marketplace is at Kroger. It's more than just a regular grocery store. It's got a little bit of everything, and when customers see that, they really like that. It's a really convenient one-stop shop, and they're going to be really excited to see that store here, and we're excited to have it here. When I met with the mayor last year when we opened the new store, told him about our plans, and when we did our groundbreaking at our Virginia Beach store, kind of shared our vision for the area here. And Kroger is a great company. We're excited to be part of the Kroger family, and Kroger sees this as such a vibrant region that they're willing to invest the capital in this area to grow this region. And our plan is to build, 2 to 3 marketplace stores a year for the next unforeseeable future. So we want to go and continue to build. And you heard the investment. It's usually right around $20 to $25 million per location, and this will be our second one here. We've also got one under construction in Suffolk at the same time. Both stores will probably open just around the same time. So we're excited about the region, and we're committed to the to growing here in this region. And with that, as the mayor said, each one of these stores will have at least 350 positions. A lot of those will be full-time. So we're really excited about the opportunity to create jobs and really good jobs that I think everybody knows we could use that right now. We're also, as I mentioned, right now we're excited to be working in our Suffolk location, and the Terry Peterson companies and the City of Suffolk have been great partners too. So I know John is here today. We appreciate working with you too. And I was over at that site earlier this morning just looking at one of our stores that's nearby, and it's exciting to see the activity on both locations going on at the same time. And with that means that we'll have anywhere from 700 to 800 new jobs here this time next year as we're ready to open both of those stores. So we're excited about that. Not only that, but as the mayor was talking about having a grocery store here and the investment in the new, having what it means to have a new store, especially a new grocery store. The grocery store is really a kind of a gathering place for a community, and even though this will be a large store at 124,000 square feet, you still will run into your friends and your family and your neighbors and your coaches and your teachers, and that's what happens in a grocery store. And you have conversations and you talk about what's going on in your life, and we absolutely think that's just fabulous, and we're going to provide the best possible setting for that to happen. So we're very, very excited about that. If you put your imagination on now, the store will be sitting right here facing the store or facing the street. So our friends across the street will see a little competition. They'll like that, I'm sure. And then a fuel center will be right back in this corner with 9 pumps. So it'll be, again, easy in, easy out. All the features that a marketplace store provides. We'll have a jewelry store inside. We'll have apparel. We'll have home goods. We'll have just about everything you can imagine. But I think what I'm most excited about, and hopefully some of you have been able to see our Virginia Beach store, the emphasis will be on fresh food, and our perishable presentation, I think, is second to none when you look at our produce, meat, seafood, and deli bakery. So we're excited about that, and bringing the best that we have here to Midtown Portsmouth. So we're really, really excited about that. As I said, 124,000 square feet, so it's our largest format that we're building right now, and we're excited about that. And again, I just want to say how great it's been to work with the city. We're excited about that. I think you'll hear more from us here in the very near future about additional locations and additional growth opportunities, and we're committed to this region, and we think it's going to be great for not only the communities we're in, but for the Kroger company. And with that comes not only the things that we're excited about providing fresh food for families, but we're very actively involved with our communities too, and we'll be supporting just all kinds of organizations and schools, and we look forward to do that. We've got a great history of that. In fact, last year we were recognized by Forbes as the most generous company, Fortune 500 company in the United States. So you're in good hands with great people, and you'll have a fantastic store here, and we're excited about it. So thanks very much. Thank you.
At this time, I want to bring up the other partner to this site, Bruce Berlin. Bruce, you want to join me up here? Now, Bruce here has 25 years of experience in commercial real estate development. He is the Senior Vice President of Ellis Gibson Development Group. Since 1996, he has overseen the Construction Management Division, the new development, the retail lease coordination and supervision of the day-to-day property management team for, oh my Lord, that's a lot, that's a mouthful, for Ellis Gibson. He's been responsible for the successful development of over 5 million square foot of commercial space. Bruce is an active member and leader in the International Council of Shopping Centers. And I want to say before I turn it over to you, Bruce, that I appreciate our conversation and your commitment. Your company has a great deal of respect in this region. The way you approach things, the way you analyze and look at things, I think brings a new approach to how we see things. And a lot of times we get caught up in our own little envelope and don't look outside there. And guys like you bring that kind of vision. I was just joking with Bruce about the mayor likes home runs. And he said, well, you know, Mayor, there's a lot of guys in the Hall of Fame that's got a bunch of singles. And I was like, well, you know, you're right. But I'd say that's good, but the mayor likes home runs. So with that, I want to introduce our all-star, my cleanup hitter, Bruce Berlin. Bruce?
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate that, and as well as the sports jokes. That was fun. So to Mr. Mayor, the members of council, to all my friends in Portsmouth, economic development, and certainly to our partners Kroger and all the work that we have been very blessed to do with you. I appreciate the opportunity to address you today. Again, I'm Bruce Berlin, Senior Vice President of Ellis Gibson Development, and with our principal partners at Commercial Real Estate Services, Cress EG is proud to be the development partner with Kroger and the City of Portsmouth for this exciting Midtown Marketplace retail center here at Frederick and Turnpike. Our firms are very familiar with partnering with the City of Portsmouth, having developed the Portsmouth Social Service Building on High Street, as well as the Middle Street parking deck downtown behind the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame. Our firms, Commercial Real Estate Services and Ellis Gibson Development Group, have studied this piece of real estate for many years and are very happy to come together with Kroger and the City of Portsmouth to develop this new retail center. While Kroger will be building its store and fuel center, our development will focus on over 35,000 square feet of national retail tenants, as well as 3 out parcels that we're actually on that are contained around this orange silt fence. We look forward to bringing you our $10 million investment to Portsmouth because good things are happening in Portsmouth, and Cress EG is proud to be a part of it. We also tip our hat to the City of Portsmouth and all the evolution that has happened in the last 10 years here in the Midtown corridor. To see this corridor aligned with so many national retail tenants is a tribute to the city and its economic vitality. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well. And now at this time, we'll commence with the groundbreaking ceremony. Shovel full, hold it up, don't throw it. There, hold it, we're gonna count. On 3, we're gonna throw it all over here on Danny Meeks. 1, 2, 3, hey!
With the ceremonial groundbreaking, construction officially began on the Kroger Marketplace. When we return to Insights, we'll talk to some of the people who have been working to make this a reality, and we'll learn what they think about doing business in Portsmouth. Stay tuned.
I see it!
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
We are rolling. All right, Mama's gonna bring it home. Mama's gonna bring it home. No.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
Let's see what you can do. Let's go.
Search We Can for ideas on how to get healthy together.
Welcome back to the special edition of Portsmouth Insights and our look at the economic rebirth of the Mid-City area. On December 19th, ground was broken for the building of a new Kroger Marketplace, which will be part of an entire shopping and dining complex being built here on the site of the old Norcom High School. City and state officials were present for the groundbreaking, and none were more enthused than Mayor Kenny Wright.
This site here has been idle and vacant for a number of years, probably about 12, 13 years, and we've had some different opportunities. But again, we want to make sure we do the best thing to recapture that or rekindle that spirit that we once had here in the whole Midtown corridor. And bringing this Kroger here and their business philosophy and their involvement in the community and their investment here is the right thing to do. And them partnered with the other out parcels here that we're going to have. This is going to be an exciting site. It'll be back thriving like it was when I was a kid. I mean, I look across the street, there's a time I come here, I don't think of the Santa Claus house that used to be right across the street. I'm the mayor and I ride by every day and I still look for that Santa house. But this Midtown corridor is an exciting opportunity. We just redeveloped the Housing Authority over here with Seaboard Square. We got Hamilton up there just completed. We're doing a lot of revitalization in this area. I'm excited about the work we're doing. I'm excited about our employees and staff and all of the hard work they did. I mean, I go and meet with these people. We talk. We go to dinner. I go look at some of their other projects like Kroger. I went out to Short Pump to look at what they had and what they had to offer there. I really liked it. I then went over to the groundbreaking that they had in Virginia Beach a few months ago. I really like what they had, and that same footprint is going to be put here as well as over in Suffolk. And so they're committed to this eastern seaboard and in the Hampton Roads, and we're excited about it.
I also had a chance to speak with Kroger Mid-Atlantic President Jay Cummings and Ellis Gibson Senior Vice President Bruce Berlin. In particular, I wanted to find out why they had decided to invest and do business in Portsmouth in the first place. Let's hear what they had to say. Congratulations first on the groundbreaking. This is Kroger's second marketplace store in the region. What attracted you to this site in Portsmouth?
Well, as we started looking for sites in this area, I just driving up and down this corridor, I said this looks like a huge opportunity for a marketplace location. And you look at the density in the area, and you go, wow, we've got the customer base built in. So we really like this location.
So, what is the projected timeline at this point? We've broken the ground. Now what?
Yeah, we'll start getting under construction, get a pad, and by about this time next year, we hope to be open. So hopefully late October, early November, be open next year.
Now, how much is being invested in this particular marketplace? And what are we looking at as far as jobs and growth of jobs?
Well, this particular site is about a $21 million investment from Kroger, and each one of our marketplace stores will hire anywhere from 350 to 400 associates. So we're looking for about 400 folks here. A lot of those will be full-time jobs, so it should be great.
Now, we have, of course, another Kroger market out in Churchland, but how is Marketplace different from a Kroger store?
Right. Well, you can find just about anything you're looking for in that store. So not only do you have the grocery store and the nice perishables, but there's home goods in our store at Virginia Beach. We have the apparel in there. We have a Fred Meyer jewelry store, and of course the drive-through pharmacy and the fuel center, and all of that will be in this location too, so we're excited about that.
And one final question, what has the experience been like doing business here in Portsmouth?
I tell you, with working with all of our folks in our office and working with the city and with the mayor, just been a great relationship. I know we're both eager to get this project going, so it's been great, and we look forward to the continued partnership.
Thank you. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
I'm joined by Bruce Berlin, who's the Senior Vice President of Ellis Gibson Development Group. Thank you for joining us, Berlin.
Welcome.
And congratulations on the groundbreaking.
Thank you, an exciting day.
But tell me, what attracted you to this area in Portsmouth?
Midtown has really gone through a revitalization, and it's ready, as proven by the previous tenants that have opened here, that the city was successful in bringing Walmart, etc., for more development. And so we were very successful in partnering with Kroger to come to this site to bring some national retail destination locations that we'll be building adjacent to the Kroger store.
If you want to tell me, what is your projected investment and what's the timeline for having those stores open?
Our total investment will be about $10 million, and we will break ground next year in 2014 and perhaps open in late 14 or early 15.
Okay. Now, have you done business in Portsmouth before?
We have. We've done two big projects in Portsmouth. We did the Portsmouth Social Service Building on High Street across from the new IC Norcom High School, since we're standing on the old IC Norcom site. And we also did the Middle Street parking deck that's down behind the Sports Hall of Fame.
All right. I wonder if you wouldn't mind sharing us maybe some of the background of CRESS EG.
Sure. Well, CRESS EG actually stands for Commercial Real Estate Services and Ellis Gibson Development, my firm. So CRESS EG is comprised of the principals of those two firms. Ellis Gibson Development is more on the development side, whereas CRESS is on the leasing side. And we've partnered together and done about 5 million square feet of various commercial projects, primarily here in the Hampton Roads area.
Well, thank you for taking time to speak to us today, and congratulations.
Thank you.
That's it for the special edition of Portsmouth Insights. As you can see, there's plenty of excitement over the latest developments in the economic rebirth of the Mid-City area. But don't take my word for it. Come to Portsmouth and see what all the talk and the excitement is about. I'm Rob Lauer. Join me next time for another edition of Portsmouth Insights.